Hi you guys, it's Mrs. Handelman from Books for Kids, and I've missed coming to your class, so I've decided to take this book, this month's book, and read it to you on YouTube, and hopefully everyone is being safe and healthy. And I'm thinking about all of you. I've missed coming to you, so I thought I'd go ahead and try to do this. So this is to you guys from Mrs. Dominguez first grade class at Oneco Elementary, and hope you guys are all being safe and well and keeping healthy, because we don't want anyone getting sick from this virus. Thinking about you guys. This story is called The Water Princess. It's by Susan Verd. It's illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds, and it is a beautiful, beautiful story. Guys, it's based on a supermodel, her name Georgie Badile's childhood. She was a young girl that dreams of bringing clean water to her African village. And with its wide sky and warm earth, Princess Gigi's kingdom is a beautiful land. Look at the picture. Look where she is, because she's not in the city. She's somewhere in Africa. She's in an African village. And cleaning water is very scarce in her small African village. They don't have any running water there. So she tries, what she can do is she wants to bring the water closer to her. And it won't listen. It doesn't come closer. It doesn't run clear. Every morning she rises before the sun to make a long journey to the well. And instead of her crown, she wears this heavy pot on her head to collect the water. Doesn't that look heavy? It looks so uncomfortable, doesn't it? I think I would get a headache from it. After her voyage home, they boil the water, and they can drink it, and they can clean with it, and they can cook it. And she thinks of the trip that will bring tomorrow, because she has to do the same thing again tomorrow. Her village does not have running water. We are so lucky that we do. We have running water. We can take a shower or we can take a bath. It's kind of something where her village does not have this. So let's look at the vocabulary for this story. The very first word that we want to introduce you to is the word princess. A princess is a daughter of a king and a queen, or queen. And we feel that Gigi is the queen of the water because she goes to get the water every day with her mom. The next vocabulary word is tame. Tame, you guys, means that it's not wild. Look how this horse is kind of wild, and look what this cowboy's doing. He's taming it so that one day he would be able to get on and ride him. So we want to tame him. The next vocabulary word is called command. Command means ordering others to do things for you. Look what this sheep shepherd is doing with his sheep. He's commanding them to all stay in a group. He's not hurting them. He's giving them a command with his stick and with his voice so that they don't run off and they need to stay together in a group. Next vocabulary word is called journey, which is what Gigi does. She goes on a journey to go get her water. And journey here is a long trip. Sounds like she has to go on a long trip every single morning with her mom. So this person who's just taking a walk is taking a journey. And my favorite vocabulary word is gulp. Look what this little one's doing. He's gulping his drink. Now Gigi is also going to gulp her water because she's so excited to have clean, fresh water after the mom boils it. Okay, so let's start our story. Here we go. The Water Princess, written by Susan Verd, illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds. Beautiful story. Beautiful story. I am Princess Gigi. Guys, look at her braids. They're just beautiful. My kingdom, the African sky, so wide and so close. I can almost touch the sharp edges of the stars. I can tame the wild days with my song. I can make the tall grass sway when I dance. I can make the wind play hide and seek, but I cannot make the water come closer. I cannot make the water run clear, no matter what I command. It is early morning, still dark. My mother wakes me. Gigi, my princess, it is time to get up. We must collect the water. Water, come! Do not make me wake before even the sun is out of bed, I demand. Come, please, I say. But the water won't listen, and I know we will have to walk so far to the well. I'm too sleepy to put on my crown. I think of the pot that will rest on my braids instead. The thirst comes quick. Dry lips, dry throat. I squeeze my eyes shut. I see it clear. I dip my toes in it. Cool! I scoop it up and bring it to my lips. Slowly, I open my eyes. Nothing. I kick the dust. I grab my empty pot and place it upon my head. My mother does the same, and our journey begins full of song. My maman adds her melody. Our steps are light. We twirl and her laugh together. The miles give us room to dance. Halfway there, we stop for a moment at the giant karate tree, long enough to grab a handful of sweet shea nuts for energy. We can keep the dance going just a little longer. Maman, are we there yet? Finally, I hear the water running from the well, the giggles of my friends, the chatter of women. Some have traveled farther than I, only to return home when the sun has gone to bed. Maman holds our place while I play with friends. The dance continues. The water is flowing. Pots filling when the dusty earth-colored with liquid. Gigi, come, maintenant. My turn now. The dance home has slowed to careful steps. My thirst so heavy, like the full pot I carry. Our song is softer now. Our shoulders ache. Our feet cramp. I see home at last. Maman boils enough water for drinking. We wait. We wash our clothes. We prepare food for cooking. My father comes quickly from the fields to share in the drink and the meal. He scoops me up. My princess, you've returned with the water. Drink, Maman says finally. Every sip fills me with energy. I want to make it last, but I can't. I gulp it down. Clothes and body clean, I sing to the dogs. I dance with the tall grass. I hide from the wind. Maman brings one last cup that she has saved just for me. Drink, my princess. Sleep, my princess. Tomorrow we journey again. Maman, I say as I close my eyes, why is the water so far? Why is the water not clear? Where is our water? Sleep, she says. Dream, she says. Someday you will find a way, my princess. Someday. I am Princess Gigi. My kingdom, the African sky, the dusty earth, and someday the flowing, cool, crystal clear water. Someday. Boys and girls, these are pictures. These are pictures of people who are still walking to the well and trying and working so hard to get water for their village. And the reason that this is still happening in Africa is because it's so hard to get the water to their villages. They're working on it. They're doing a great job working on it, trying to dig the tunnels from the streams and trying to make it more clear and more fresh. But this has been very hard. Look at this little girl. She has to put the pot on her head because she's going to go on her journey to get water for her family. Guys, what did Gigi try to do many times, but it never happened? Well, I'm going to answer it for you because I know that you would be in front of me with your hand raised so you could try to answer some of these questions. But you know, Gigi always wanted to make the water come closer to her and her family and to make the water run clear. So why did Gigi and her mother dance and sing on their way to the river? Well, guys, Mom was smart. She used her melody and her singing, and Gigi could feel her steps were light, and there were miles and miles of everywhere they were going, and there was so much room to dance on her way to the river to get the water for the day. So why do you think Gigi and her family live so far from the water? Good question. Well, Gigi and her family lived in a village where her father would work very hard on the farmland. And the farmland was not very close to the water. And at the same time, father had to work. So they needed to be where the village was and work in the fields. Why was the water so different from ours? Well, the water was different than ours because it's not safe to drink and it's too dirty. We're so lucky to have a water system here in America that we're able to get clear water and clean water where we can bathe, drink, cook, and clean. Why didn't Gigi's father go with her and her mother to go get the water? Well, we've already kind of answered that. Father had to stay and work. I know that you're answering these questions with me, and I'm so proud of you. Great. Why was Gigi called the Water Princess? I love this little question. She was called the Water Princess because she would go for water every single day with her mom and get the water for her family. It's quite a journey that she went on. And what's the lesson that the author wants us to learn? Well, you guys, he wants us to learn. She wants us to learn that we need to be grateful by what we have. And we are very, very grateful for what we have, even if we have to stay home so that we don't get sick. You know, we still have our roof over our head. We still have our families. We have food. We have clean water. It's very, very good. At least we're grateful for what we have. And what's the author hoping for? The author is hoping that we, the readers, are aware about what is still happening in Africa, and that we have to pray and have these people know that we're thinking about them, that one day they will get clean water to their village. I've enjoyed so much reading The Water Princess with you. I want to wish you all a very, very happy and healthy Easter for tomorrow. I hope that you are safe with your family. I hope that you are well with your family. I miss you all, and I look forward to coming to see you back at school when we're all there. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.